So you clicked on this video today because you want to learn how to do your makeup. Simple, basic, but still give glam. I got you, boo. Because one thing about me, over here on my channel, on my little corner of the internet, we don't gatekeep. What's up YouTube, it's your girl Kiki Lee and I'm back with another video. In this video, I wanted to do a really cute look with some basic makeup techniques, nothing too crazy, something that you can go ahead and replicate at home. So let's get right into it. First, we need to always start off though with a moisturizer. I don't care what moisturizer you use, I just wanna make sure that you're using a moisturizer that's perfect for your skin type. Please make sure. Today I'm going in with the Laneige Cream Skin. I love this product specifically because it's a toner and moisturizer in one. And in the spring to summer months, I feel like this is the perfect product for me. My skin is more normal to dry right around here, and then the only thing that's oily is my nose. So I feel like this gives me a nice bounce to my skin. It's hydrated and it's perfect for makeup application as well. I think it's really important too for you guys to understand the importance of prepping your skin. I think sometimes people right off the bat, now that we're so open with the verbiage of cosmetics, people go, oh yeah, primer, okay, but what are we doing before that? So remember that skincare is skincare, and then makeup prep is preparation for the makeup. So we need to still take care of our skin before we think about priming. Your skin does need to be properly moisturized, hydrated, exfoliated if necessary, but I'm just gonna keep it basic right now. Moisturize before you even prep the skin for the makeup application. So I just wanted to touch on that really quick before we head on into putting on a primer. So for primer, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Power Grip. This is like an OG, one of my favorites. I love Power Grip, especially for my skin type. It really does grip onto the makeup, and I love to put some under my eyes as well. So I love to kind of put it under my eyes as well. It helps grip on to the makeup, to the concealer. This is something where you play with it according to your skin type, right? So I have an ebook, I don't know if you guys know that, but I do have an ebook where it explains basically Makeup 101 and why we do everything. I'm gonna go ahead and link it down below in the description box for you. It's less than a cup of coffee, bro. In that ebook, I go into great description about why we use primer, why we moisturize, different skin types, help to identify your skin type for you. All of those things. But this right here, I think is great for all skin types, but I genuinely love it for my normal to dry combination skin. My next step that I'm gonna be doing today is this cushion foundation. I feel like this is the perfect product to go kind of basic with because it's not a liquid technically, but it's also not a powder, but this compact is usually really easy for a beginner to use. So it comes with a powder puff sponge. I know that's kind of dirty, but that's what I've used it for. And then this is how the cushion inside looks. I honestly just feel like this is the perfect type of product for a beginner who wants some coverage. Who wants to get into makeup but might be a little bit thrown off. This is the Ruby Kisses Cushion Foundation. I absolutely love this. This is the shade 332 Classic Tan. Now that I'm a little bit more tan, I feel like this is gonna be perfect. So let's go in with this. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm actually gonna use what the applicator that it comes with. And I'm gonna press into this, and you see how it kind of comes out like a liquid. It's super cool, I really love that. And now I'm just going to start applying that. Oh, this is a perfect match for this time of year. So I wouldn't necessarily use like a sponge that like those disposable ones, because I feel like that's super, super porous and it would kind of grab all the product. But I love how this is so pretty. The primer is just gripping to the skin. On camera, this may look a little, I mean, I guess it doesn't look bad. I'm in the middle of moving, guys, but I'm trying to stay consistent with my content. So here, I'm just trying to get some good lighting for you guys, but also too, like there's chaos behind me if I was to flip to have the natural sunlight come through. So I'm just gonna use this, but I think this looks so pretty. And I'm actually gonna take it under my eye as well. And make sure you get into all the crevices, okay? If you're someone who like really is like, I don't even do makeup like that, I just want my skin to look really good, this is a perfect product to do that as well. I feel like some people, they'll stay like this. I don't recommend this because you look very flat. I think you need to bring some dimension back to the skin, whether it's a little bit of a natural color of blush or a little bit of bronzer. This just looks really, really flat. But if this is your goal and you're like, hey, I like this, that's all I need, then girl, go ahead and do it. I'm gonna just take a little bit more product and just pack it right on here just to cover my chin a little bit more. But this is really pretty. You guys, this hairstyle, literally, my mom used to do my hair like this when I was a kid all the time, and I did it on TikTok live the other day, and it's so cute, but I just feel like I look really, really young with this hair, and now it's so funny. All right, so this is all good. Let's go on to the next step. I'm gonna still trying to keep it basic, but you know, going with like the proper makeup application in my opinion. I'm gonna go in with this Tower 28. This is the Banana Get Set setting powder. So we're not gonna do concealer, right? But I wanna still make sure that my under eye is increasing, that I am setting my makeup still, but this banana is a little bit of a brightening feature, which I think is good as well. So I'm gonna take a powder puff to do so. I think this is the best way to put my powders on personally, and I'm gonna tap that product right here. And I'm just gonna press it into the skin. And do you see how nice it is? Like, it's subtle. It's like a subtle brightness. It's not too much, but it does what it has to do, and I'm packing it in to the skin because I don't want to have any creasing, but it's also setting my makeup in place. You see how we kind of played with our products a little bit? So that Ruby Kisses foundation is very, very inexpensive. I think it's under $10. And then we have this Tower 28 setting powder that is more of a prestige item. So honey, don't feel like you gotta break the bank ever. I buy what works. And if it works for you, I don't break it, okay? If it's not broken, don't fix it. But this looks really, really, really pretty. And I'm personally gonna go in with my smile lines too, just right here to brighten up and to really set. I'm gonna focus a little bit on like my chin area here also. But you see how like it's not doing too much, but it is a little bit of a brightness. I do want that dimension. And then right where my smile lines are, any extra product around my nose, because I do get oily right there, I will just tap that on. Now I'm gonna go in with a blush. Now, I was a little bit apprehensive to try this color. That's why I didn't start the camera right away, but I'm going in with this Tower 28 blush. I think this is gorgeous. I was actually really nervous. I didn't think it was gonna look good. I thought my skin might, oh, I got the blush on my pants, so well. I thought my skin was gonna be too tan for it, but this is the Long Beach Iced Tea Blush. I'm using my Kaylee Beauty blush brush to apply it. This is from Tower 28, and I'm actually loving this color. Like, do we see how subtle it is? It's not too much. This is perfect to keep it basic. Some people get overwhelmed with contour versus bronzer, and honestly, I feel like you just can't go wrong with a nice basic blush that isn't too pink, it isn't too orange, and I'm kind of bringing it up a little bit just to kind of give a little bit of definition and play with the shape of my face, because I'm not going to go ahead and put any bronzer on. And I like to take a little bit of my nose as well. I just love to do that with my blush. I feel like it just looks really pretty. And I'm gonna kind of just like swipe it as well, just because it gives like a very even look. And just like looking at myself in the mirror right now, I feel like this is so pretty. I feel like my skin looks really, really good. Like the fact that that foundation being so inexpensive looks so, well, I'm not even surprised, girl. Let me not even act, whoa, let me not even act like I'm surprised. I am a beauty supply store, drugstore stan. I love how my inexpensive foundation looks so good with my little expensive powder that my sister gave me, because I also didn't pay for it, but you know, whatever, it's expensive. You know, Tower 28 and Sephora, you're getting a little up there, right? And then this blush is so pretty. Like the skin looks so good, but also don't forget we went in with a moisturizer. Now Laneige isn't on the inexpensive side, but that's something that I do not mind splurging on, because I feel like my skin looks so pretty with the moisture, but then also be prepped with that $10 primer. So just play with it, highs and lows. I feel like this is really pretty, and it does just enough. You know what I'm saying? Just enough. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And I'm kind of taking it up a little bit. I like to just put it wherever, you know? There's no rules to this, and I really want to kind of talk about that in this video too. There is no rules to this game. Do what makes your face look pretty, okay? For the next part of this look now, I feel like we should go and focus on the eyes a bit. I'm really loving my base. For eyes, let me see what I want to do today. I want to keep it simple. I really do. I'm gonna go in with this Jade palette. This is like one of my favorite palettes I think I own, and this was like $4. I get this from Ruby Kisses as well. That's that same brand that the foundation was from. I just feel like this neutral palette is perfect. It's for my skin tone. That's why I love it so much. So right here is what it looks like. This is actually a brand new one. I don't think I've ever opened it. Open her up so you guys can see her in her glory. This is the Jade palette. I love her. I dropped this in the airport trying to like dig through my bag when I was in Philly, and like all of the colors that I care about really fell out, so I went and bought another one. I'll buy it 1,000 times. You can buy 5 of these and it'll still be less than your average eyeshadow palette, and it's just too good to be true. I'm sorry. I love Ruby Kisses so much. I don't care. But yeah, this shade right here in the middle as a transition shade. And I'm gonna use my tapered blending brush by Kaylee Beauty. It's gonna be a very simple, basic eyeshadow look that you can do at home. I'm telling you, it don't get no easier than this, okay? I'm gonna tap out any extra products right here in my crease. And I am going to start blending in windshield wiping motions. Oh, do you see how simple this is? This is just a brown color. It's not too warm. It's not too cool. It's very much in the middle, which is why I chose it. And I'm just gonna put this all over my lid. If you have hooded eyes, it doesn't matter. You can still do this. I'm just going almost into my brow with it. I don't care what your eye shape is, just do this to complement your eye shape. But like I said, it's not too warm, it's not too cool. It's the perfect brown shade. And we're just gonna blend this out. And do we see how pretty these shadows blend out for them being so inexpensive? Which is why I keep buying them, okay? And I'm just tapping into the same color, guys, and I'm just building some definition with the same color, adding more pressure in some places. And I'm so, ever so lightly applying this product. Also, your tool does matter, right? So these Kaylee Beauty blending brushes are like amazing. I'm just adding a little bit more now here on this outer corner. Same color though, and we're just gonna make sure everything is blended. That's the biggest thing, just blend everything out, girl. When in doubt, what they used to say on OG YouTube, when in doubt, blend it out, okay? But do you see how I'm just using my finger? Like, there's no rules to this. I feel like my finger is perfect for this. And if you have hooded eyes, bring this up. This is that cream color from the palette right here in the middle. I didn't mean to flip y'all off, my bad. So boom, that's all I'm doing. And I'm just building the color and kind of dragging it up because you want everything to blend really nice. But this looks so pretty, and I'm even dusting kind of the sides. I'll take my brush without adding any extra product that I used for that brown shade and just diffuse the color. But do you see how that kind of opened my eye a little bit? You can do this every day if you really wanted to. Like, it's not like a dramatic eye at all. It's really, really pretty. This is just 2 colors and that's it. Super simple. Sometimes liquid overwhelms people. So let's go in with a pencil eyeliner. Stay and Play gel eyeliner from Essence. This is the color Black Raven. I love Essence and I always go to Ulta to get my Essence stuff. I'm gonna use this eyeliner just because I feel like it's super, super simple to do this, okay? So I'm just gonna take my pinky right here for some stability and just glide this black liner on my waterline. It is so important that you lightly apply this because a lot of you guys are overdoing it and going crazy with your eyeliner and it's bleeding down. Unless you want a really smoked out look, I want this to still kind of stay somewhat not too dramatic. So that's why I'm not gonna go too heavy handed, but also too, a lot of people will apply eyeliner and they're applying it just to the skin and not the waterline. Sometimes, guys, that's what looks crazy because you see that like line of flesh and then you have the darkness underneath. You don't want that. But do you see how simple that was and how pretty that just kind of brought my eye out? My eye color kind of popped, but it's subtle, but it gave some definition there. So you could have stopped at just the eyeshadow if you wanted to, right? Because that's a look in itself. Do some mascara, kept it going. But I feel like throwing a little bit eyeliner, it's still basic, it's still OG. I feel like when I was growing up as a teenager, this was so your go-to. Some black eyeliner was like the go-to. Even if you just did that, no mascara, no nothing, black eyeliner or lip gloss. Like in middle school, this was the makeup look. Girl, eyeliner and a pencil and that was it. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the top here, right? And I just kind of like lift underneath my lash. And this is what we call tight lining if you don't already know. This is really pretty to do, especially if you want to give the effect of like a bolder lash. It looks like you have more volume. I don't know if you guys can see the difference here, but I just feel like it's really, really pretty to add and just some detailing work. And I do it in the inner part here as well. It just gives like a really nice look to my eye shape. And I personally just think it looks pretty. Now, some people may not like to do the bottom of their eyeliner, just the top, but I highly recommend that everybody tight lines, but you don't have to tight line on the waterline, if that makes sense. Just do what makes you look pretty, what makes you look good, girl, because then I'm not judging you, okay? So this is the difference, right? With the eyeliner, without. If you're still with me, comment down below what your favorite part of this so far is. If you're really liking any of these products and you're like, girl, I'm about to put this in my shopping cart right now. Let me know too, are you an eyeliner girl or do you just kind of skip it? Or if you're really searching for an eyeliner that you feel like I'm on a budget, but my eyeliner bleeds. I'm kidding you not, guys. I never have a problem with the Essence gel ones, like ever. They're so inexpensive and they look so good. I have my Pitch Black by Bobbi Brown right here. And honestly, I'll still reach for the Essence one because sometimes this works well, but even like by the end of the day, like right in here, it still might bleed. So don't say I never put you on, okay? Now, the next step is to curl your lashes. Some people are like opposed to lash curler, which I understand, but I like to just curl my lashes just because I don't wear false lashes. We're gonna kind of keep this pretty basic. If you're someone who doesn't even like to wear mascara, curling your lashes alone will make the difference. So I'm gonna just give this a few pumps right here. I'm gonna just do mascara to kind of keep it simple and basic for my girls who don't be doing all that, right? You're like, I don't have time, or maybe I don't know how to. We can do that in a completely different video. But for right now, we're gonna curl the lashes. Now, before I put mascara on, I do like to put on my setting spray first. Beginner, if you're someone who struggles with this, spray your face with your setting spray first. I'm gonna go in Milani. This is the Make It Last Original Formula 24-hour wear, and that is 100% a fact, okay? I can attest to that. I like to buy the original setting spray because my skin is more normal. So sometimes my nose will get like super oily within a couple hours. Sometimes it doesn't. It just kind of does what it wants. If I go too mattifying, I feel disgusting. And if it's too dewy, my nose gets overwhelmed, okay, if that makes sense. So the original formula is perfect for that. Drench your face because it allows it to look more skin-like. People always compliment my makeup in person, and I genuinely do have to attest, obviously, skin, taking care of your skin matters, skincare, the way you apply your makeup, how much, but honestly, no matter what, if you drench your face in setting spray, not mattifying, but if you drench the face in like an original setting spray first and then go ahead and let it dry down. And if you are oily and want to go in with like a mattifying, then do that next. Everything's just melted in really nice. We're good to go. And my skin feels refreshed and hydrated as well. Now I'm gonna go in with some mascara. For mascara today, I'm gonna go in with the Sephora Size Up. To know me is to know like this is like my top 3 mascara. I love her down. And I like to go in with my mascara like this. Then I like to go in vertically, okay? Get every hair, okay? And I love this wand. And then honestly, guys, people always compliment my lashes. You got a back comb. You see how that just gripped up that product? You see what that just did there? And then you want to go back in again and just distribute that right. Back combing is the way to do this. And when you go vertically, it doesn't get on your lid. You can stop right here if you want to. Some people only like mascara on their top lashes. I personally sometimes only do the top. Today I'm going to do top and bottom. I just feel like it looks really pretty. It's really up to you. I'm going to also go in now with a second coat. And I like to focus the second coat right in the middle here. I feel like my lashes look the best when I do this. So do whatever works for you. I personally like a clumpier lash. Some people don't like it like that, but I just think that's how they look longer. Okay, so right here, we just need a little bit more love right here. And I'm gonna go in now with some mascara on the bottom portion as well. But this is a difference, right? Top and bottom mascara versus just the top. They're both pretty. Kind of just choose what you want to. Sorry for the lighting. I feel like it's like changing. The sun's going down and stuff. The sun is shifting. I'm sorry, guys. Let's do the lips, okay? ABE by KB Beauty for my lip liner today. It's not too dark of a brown. It's not too light. It looks really pretty. It's gonna still give some dimension. 10+ hours wear, waterproof. If your lip gloss comes off, it's still gonna stay on. Line the lips. I just feel like that's a beautiful shade of brown. Not too cool, not too warm. Perfect. It's like it does just enough. Look at how pretty that looks. And if you guys are liking this nail color that I have on today, this is actually a Beetles gel polish that I have. I'll link it down below. I think I got it in a pack though, so you have to buy the whole pack. But honestly, buying the pack is still cheaper than buying like 2 by themselves, so I'll link it for you. Now remember, you guys do not have to do lip liner in a basic makeup look, but I just feel like doing lip liner allows your lip gloss to stay longer and your lipstick, but also too, it does still give that glam factor, but it's easy. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to worry about doing all this dramatic extra things, but it's like, okay, if I know if I throw on a lip liner, it's doing a little something for me, okay? So that's why I went in with one. Feel free to do a lip liner a little closer to your lip shade. I like to do this, I'm a brown girl, I like to do this for dimension. Some people don't, but feel free to go in with a color that matches your lip a little closer. If you don't want to have a lot of dimension or contrast in your lips, feel free to just do clear gloss. For the lipstick, I'm gonna go in with this really pretty matte lipstick I got from NYX. I bought this at the beauty supply store. It's called Forbidden. I don't know. Y'all, what does I say? I think this is a gorgeous color. It is like the perfect peachy nude. I'm tired of pinky nudes. I want a peachy one, especially for the summer. I think this is the perfect shade. I think I paid $5 for this at the beauty supply store. It might be a little cheaper or more expensive, but I don't even know if they still make these everywhere. But right in the middle here, I think this is the perfect shade to give some dimension. Like it's bright, okay? But once you pat it out, use your finger. Like look at how gorgeous this is. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your lip liner, don't feel overwhelmed, lip liner, and you're gonna diffuse it. You guys see I'm kind of laying the lip liner flat. One swipe, easy. Since it is summer, I do want to do a little bit of gloss on top. You know what? Let me go clear. Hold on, I have a really inexpensive lip gloss that's clear, that's pretty. Let me go grab it. This is the Maxi Filler lip gloss from Absolute New York that they sent me. I love it. All the Absolute New York products that I use, I will link down below. You guys can use my code Kiki15 for 15% off. But this gorgeous clear gloss, it does have that plumping feature. It does tingle, okay? So if you're not ready for that, okay? Right in the middle. I'm gonna clean off my applicator just a little bit before I put it back into the clear gloss so it doesn't contaminate it too much, but look at how pretty that looks. But I think this is a gorgeous look. It's super simple. Honestly, I feel like I look flawless. This foundation is really pretty. I feel like I look more flawless than I intended to. And then I didn't do any concealer, guys. And look at how pretty this makeup looks. The banana powder did just a little bit of brightening. The blush is really pretty. Guys, I have no bronzer, no concealer. Like, I feel like I look gorge. Eyeshadow was just 2 colors. Simple eyeliner, like, just do what makes you feel your best. The look is honestly complete, y'all. We came to an end, honey. Let's give a little slow-mo moment for the OG YouTuber vibes. Because I'm really happy to like be on YouTube. This channel is growing for me every single day. I at least get 1 subscriber. So that means I'm 1% better every single day. And honestly, with YouTube, it's daunting to look at a subscriber number or a view count because I do so well on TikTok, and little by little, y'all are discovering and clicking on my YouTube channel. Imagine if 400 people were in the room with you, like in my beauty room. That's overwhelming. 400 people, I wouldn't even know what to do with myself. So sometimes I get overwhelmed, but I'm like, no, one more person came in, one more person, one more subscriber. So I really appreciate all the love, the support. But I'm having so much fun on YouTube though, for real, for real. I don't get paid to be on YouTube yet, so I just wanna give you authentic content and be real. So let's do a slow-mo for this look. Guys, that's all for the look, and thank you guys for bearing with my delusion, okay? I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful to somebody. If you did like it or something that you really took away from the video, please go ahead and comment down below. If you have any questions, I'm super responsive on here, so go ahead also and comment them down below. If you guys like these videos as well too, like I said, I'm still kind of playing with content, seeing what you guys really resonate with. If you do like these videos where I'm talking more, going really in depth, but also doing the makeup, explaining why I do every little thing, let me know. This is gonna be a little bit of a longer video. I'm just kind of testing out some content for you guys. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you watched it all the way through, you are a real one. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this with your favorite homegirl as well, because we gonna always be looking good around here, okay, honey? And one thing about me, I don't ever gatekeep. So I'll see you in the next one.